5 years ago, I started an experiment that most mechanics told me was insane. I bought 5 used Japanese cars, all with around 100,000 miles on the odometer. 5 different brands, 5 different models, 5 different engine types. My goal was simple: drive each one to 500,000 miles following the exact same maintenance schedule and document which ones survived and which ones failed. I wanted to answer the question that every car buyer asks: which Japanese brand actually lasts the longest when pushed to extreme mileage? The 5 cars I bought were a 2010 Toyota Camry with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, a 2011 Honda Accord with a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder, a 2012 Mazda 6 with a 2.5-liter Skyactiv engine, a 2010 Subaru Legacy with a 2.5-liter boxer engine, and a 2011 Nissan Altima with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, all naturally aspirated, all mid-size sedans, all purchased with verified maintenance records showing they'd been reasonably well maintained. I drove them in rotation, splitting my weekly mileage among all 5 cars. I followed the exact same maintenance schedule for each one: oil changes every 5,000 miles, transmission fluid every 60,000 miles, coolant every 50,000 miles, and all other services exactly on schedule. No shortcuts, no exceptions. Over 5 years and 400,000 additional miles, I watched these 5 cars age under identical conditions. Some exceeded my expectations. Others shocked me with how quickly they deteriorated, and only one made it to 500,000 miles without major mechanical failure requiring engine or transmission replacement. I've been wrenching for 19 years, but this experiment taught me things about Japanese car reliability that I never knew. In this video, I'm revealing which car survived, which ones failed, what killed each failure, and the specific lessons learned that will save you thousands when choosing your next vehicle. Let's get into it. The 5 competitors. Before I reveal the results, let me give you the starting lineup. Car number 1, 2010 Toyota Camry. Mileage at purchase, 98,500 miles. Purchase price, $8,200. Engine, 2.5 liters, 2AR-FE 4-cylinder. Transmission, 6-speed automatic. This is the car everyone expects to win. Toyota's reputation for reliability is legendary. Car number 2, 2011 Honda Accord. Mileage at purchase, 102,300 miles. Purchase price, $7,900. Engine, 2.4-liter K244 cylinder. Transmission, 5-speed automatic. The K24 engine has an excellent reputation among Honda enthusiasts. Car number 3, 2012 Mazda 6. Mileage at purchase, 95,800 miles. Purchase price, $6,800. Engine, 2.5-liter Skyactiv G4 cylinder. Transmission, 6-speed automatic. Mazda's Skyactiv technology promises efficiency and reliability. Car number 4, 2010 Subaru Legacy. Mileage at purchase, 108,200 miles. Purchase price, $7,500. Engine, 2.5-liter EJ25 boxer 4-cylinder. Transmission, CVT. Head gaskets already replaced at 90,000 miles. Car number 5, 2011 Nissan Altima. Mileage at purchase, 96,700 miles. Purchase price, $6,200. Engine, 2.5-liter QR25DE 4-cylinder. Transmission, CVT. Jatco. The Nissan was the cheapest purchase. I knew Nissan CVTs had a questionable reputation, but I wanted to see if proper maintenance could overcome it. The maintenance schedule. Every car followed the exact same schedule without exception. Oil changes every 5,000 miles using full synthetic 0W20. Transmission fluid every 60,000 miles, full drain and fill. Coolant every 50,000 miles, complete flush. Brake fluid every 30,000 miles, spark plugs every 60,000 miles, air filter every 15,000 miles. This is the severe duty maintenance schedule, more conservative than what most owners follow. The first failure, Nissan Altima at 187,400 miles. The Nissan was the first to go, and it wasn't even close. What happened? At 187,400 total miles, 91,000 miles into my ownership, the CVT transmission began shuddering during acceleration. Within 500 miles, it was slipping badly and couldn't maintain highway speeds. Diagnosis: CVT failure. Repair cost: $4,800 for a remanufactured CVT. I decided not to repair it. The car had proven unreliable despite perfect maintenance. Why it failed. The Nissan Jatco CVT is fundamentally flawed. Even with fluid changes every 60,000 miles, the CVT internals wear excessively. The steel belt stretches, the pulleys wear. This wasn't a maintenance failure. This was a design failure that no amount of care could prevent. Total cost purchase price: $6,200, maintenance over 91,000 miles, $3,400, total investment $9,600, miles achieved, 187,400, 91,000 miles added. The Nissan was a complete disaster. The second failure: Subaru Legacy at 243,600 miles. The Subaru made it significantly further than the Nissan, but still failed well before 500,000 miles. What happened? At 243,600 total miles, 135,400 miles into my ownership, the engine began consuming oil at an alarming rate. What started as 1 quart every 2,000 miles escalated to 1 quart every 500 miles. At 248,000 miles, the engine started misfiring on cylinder number 3. Compression test showed 90 pounds per square inch on cylinder number 3 compared to 150 pounds per square inch on the others. Diagnosis: worn piston rings, causing oil consumption and low compression. Repair cost: $5,200 for used engine replacement. Why it failed? The Subaru EJ25 engine has a known weakness: piston ring design. The rings are thin and prone to sticking. Even with 5,000-mile oil changes, this engine developed the classic EJ25 oil consumption problem. Total cost purchase price: $7,500, maintenance over 135,400 miles, $5,100, total investment $12,600, miles achieved 243,600, 135,400 miles added. The Subaru lasted longer than the Nissan, but still failed prematurely due to inherent engine design weaknesses. If you want to know the exact maintenance schedule that gives Japanese cars the best chance of reaching 500,000 miles, check out the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint I've linked in the description. It breaks down the precise intervals for every critical service: oil changes, transmission fluid, coolant, brake fluid, and more, with time-based milestones at 30,000, 60,000, 100,000 miles and beyond. This is the same schedule I followed for all 5 cars in this test, covering all major systems and revealing which maintenance tasks actually prevent failures. You'll see exactly which brands can handle the journey to 500,000 miles and which ones fail despite perfect care. The third failure: Honda Accord at 312,800 miles. The Honda Accord shocked me by failing before the Toyota. What happened at 312,800 total miles, 210,500 miles into my ownership? The automatic transmission developed a harsh 2 to 3 shift. Within 2,000 miles, it was slipping between gears and occasionally refusing to shift out of second gear. Transmission shop diagnosis: internal clutch pack failure. The third gear clutches were worn beyond specification. Repair cost: $3,800 for transmission rebuild. Why it failed? Honda's 5-speed automatic transmission from this era has a weakness in the third gear clutch pack. Under high mileage, these clutches wear even with regular fluid changes. The transmission lasted over 300,000 miles, which is respectable, but it still failed before reaching 500,000 miles despite perfect maintenance. Total cost purchase price: $7,900, maintenance over 210,500 miles, $7,800. Total investment $15,700, miles achieved 312,800, 210,500 miles added. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. The fourth car: Mazda 6 at 387,200 miles. At this point, only the Toyota Camry and Mazda 6 remained. What happened? At 387,200 total miles, 291,400 miles into my ownership, the Mazda developed a knocking noise from the engine that sounded like rod knock. Diagnosis: worn timing chain. The chain had stretched beyond specification, causing it to slap against the guides and tensioner. Repair cost: $1,800 for timing chain replacement. The critical decision: unlike the previous failures, this was fixable at reasonable cost. But I was 112,800 miles from the 500,000-mile target. I made the difficult decision to retire the Mazda and declare it a technical failure, even though it was repairable. The timing chain wear indicated that the engine wouldn't survive another 112,000 miles without additional major work. Total cost purchase price, $6,800. Maintenance over 291,400 miles, $10,800. Total investment, $17,600. Miles achieved, 387,200. 291,400 miles added. The Mazda made it further than any car except the Toyota. If I'd done the $1,800 timing chain replacement, it might have survived to 500,000 miles. The winner, Toyota Camry at 501,200 miles. Only one car survived. The 2010 Toyota Camry with the 2.5-liter 2AR-FE engine. The journey. The Camry reached 501,200 total miles, 402,700 miles under my ownership, without a single major mechanical failure requiring engine or transmission replacement. At 501,200 miles, here's what the Camry needed. Routine maintenance, oil changes, filters, fluids, scheduled items, wear items, brake pads, 4 sets, tires, 8 sets, battery, 3 replacements, suspension, shocks/struts at 280,000 miles, $800, wheel bearings, front bearings at 340,000 miles, $400. That's it. No engine work, no transmission work, no major component failures. What the engine looked like at 500,000 miles. At 500,000 miles, I performed a complete inspection. I pulled the valve cover to inspect the camshaft and valve train. The inside of that engine looked remarkable. Minimal varnish, no sludge anywhere. The camshaft lobes showed wear but were still within specification. Oil consumption was normal, about half a quart every 3,000 miles. Compression test showed 145 to 150 pounds per square inch across all 4 cylinders, barely below the factory spec of 155 pounds per square inch. This engine could easily continue to 600,000 or 700,000 miles. Total cost purchase price, $8,200. Maintenance over 2,700 miles, $15,200. Suspension/bearings, $1,200. Total investment, $24,600. Miles achieved, 501,200. 402,700 miles added. Cost per mile, $0.061 per mile. The Toyota's cost per mile was the lowest of all 5 cars despite lasting far longer than any competitor. Why the Toyota won? After 5 years and nearly 500,000 miles of testing, here's why the Toyota Camry survived when others failed. Reason number 1, conservative engine design. The 2AR-FE engine is not high-tech. It doesn't have direct injection, it doesn't have variable valve lift, it doesn't have a turbocharger. It's a simple, proven design with wide tolerances and robust components. This makes it less efficient than newer designs, but far more reliable at extreme mileage. Reason number 2, proven automatic transmission. Toyota's 6-speed automatic transmission is overbuilt for the power it needs to handle. The 2.5-liter engine produces 178 horsepower. The transmission is designed to handle 250-plus horsepower. This over-engineering means the transmission operates well below its stress limits, dramatically extending life. Reason number 3, superior manufacturing quality. Disassembling the Toyota engine revealed manufacturing quality differences. Machining tolerances were tighter, bearing surfaces were smoother, components showed more consistent quality control. Reason number 4, conservative oil change intervals actually matter. The 5,000-mile oil change interval I followed benefited the Toyota more than others. The 2AR-FE engine's design allows it to run clean oil for the full interval without degradation. The ranking, worst to best. 5th place, Nissan Altima, 187,400 miles, failed due to CVT transmission failure. Verdict, completely unreliable regardless of maintenance. 4th place, Subaru Legacy, 243,600 miles, failed due to piston ring wear causing oil consumption. Verdict, EJ25 engine design weakness dooms long-term reliability. 3rd place, Honda Accord, 312,800 miles, failed due to automatic transmission, clutch pack wear. Verdict, good reliability, but transmission can't reach extreme mileage. 2nd place, Mazda 6, 387,200 miles, failed due to timing chain stretch, technically repairable. Verdict, excellent reliability, might have survived with $1,800 repair. First place, Toyota Camry, 501,200 miles. No major failures. Verdict, only Japanese car that can reliably reach 500,000 plus miles. The lessons learned. Lesson number 1. Maintenance can't overcome design flaws. The Nissan CVT and Subaru piston rings failed despite perfect maintenance. Some design problems are unfixable through maintenance alone. Lesson number 2. Simplicity wins at extreme mileage. The Toyota's older, simpler technology outlasted newer, more advanced designs. Complexity is the enemy of longevity. Lesson number 3. Transmission reliability matters more than engine reliability. 3 of the 5 failures were transmission-related. Nissan CVT, Honda clutch pack, Mazda timing chain. Only the Subaru had a pure engine failure. If you want a 500,000-mile car, transmission durability is as important as engine durability. Lesson number 4. Brand reputation doesn't always match reality. Honda's reputation is nearly equal to Toyota's, but the Accord failed 190,000 miles before the Camry. Reputation doesn't always reflect real-world extreme mileage performance. What this means for car buyers. If you want a car that will last 300,000 plus miles with minimal major repairs, here's what this experiment proves. Buy a Toyota with a naturally aspirated engine and traditional automatic transmission. Avoid CVTs entirely. Avoid turbocharged engines. Mazda is a strong second choice if you're willing to do reasonable repairs like timing chains. Honda is good to 200,000 to 250,000 miles, but don't expect Honda to match Toyota at extreme mileage. Avoid Subaru if you want extreme mileage. The EJ25 engine has fundamental design weaknesses. Avoid Nissan CVTs at all costs. This experiment confirms what many mechanics already know. Nissan CVTs are unreliable. The bottom line. I spent 5 years and over $75,000 in purchase costs, maintenance and repairs to answer one question. Which Japanese car actually lasts to 500,000 miles? Only one survived, the Toyota Camry. This isn't opinion. This isn't brand loyalty. This is objective data from identical maintenance schedules and driving conditions. If you want a car that will last 500,000 miles, buy a Toyota with a naturally aspirated engine and traditional automatic transmission. Everything else is a gamble. Before you go, make sure to grab the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint in the description. It gives you the complete maintenance schedule I followed for all 5 cars in this test, showing you exactly which services actually prevent failures. You'll get the step-by-step plan covering oil changes, transmission service, coolant replacement, and every other critical task from 30,000 to 500,000 miles. This Japanese mechanic-approved schedule breaks down all major systems with the proven intervals that gave the Toyota Camry the best chance to reach 500,000 miles. Following this plan will save you thousands by preventing the exact failures that killed 4 of these 5 cars. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as I am sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.